All right, we have here, it says the truth value of a conditional statement does not change if the antecedent and consequent are reversed and both are negated. The statement, if not Q, then not P, is called the contrapositive. And we see our statement here. So it says the statement does not change if the antecedent and consequence are reversed and both are negated. So this must take place. So the conditional statement. So let's look at example 4. It says, write the contrapositive for each of the following statements. If you read this, then you're driving too closely. That's part A. Part B, if you do not have clean underwear, it's time to do the laundry. And part C, if all students are honest, then supervision during the exam is not required. And then part D, the following statement. We're negating, we have not in parentheses P or R. We could say if, not in parentheses P or R, then not Q. All right, so let's look at each of these. Part A. We're going to set up our simple statement. We're going to let it says, if you can read this, then you're driving too closely. So okay, here we go. Start this over. If you can read this, this is P. Or you can read this, and Q, then you are driving too closely. Okay, so you're saying P, if P, then Q. How would you write the contrapositive for this? Okay, the contrapositive, this is what you're going to do. You're going to reverse the antecedent and consequence. So we're going to reverse P and Q, but we're going to also negate the P and Q. Okay, so when we write this in words, we're saying if you, or if you're not driving too closely, then you can't read this. So remember contrapositive, you're going to reverse the antecedent and both will become negative. B, if you do not have clean underwear, it's time to do the laundry. Okay, so let's set up our simple statement. Okay, P, you have clean underwear. Q, you do the laundry. So we're going to set it up in symbolic form. It says here, if you do not have clean underwear, so we would say not P, if not P, then it's time to do the laundry, Q. Okay? So, how would you write the contrapositive? We would say, reverse Q and P, and we're going to negate it. So, you're saying, if not Q, then P. Here we go in word form. If it's not time to do the laundry, then you have clean underwear. C. If all students are honest, then supervision during exams is not required. Let's set up our simple statement. We call P, all students are honest. Q, supervision during exams is required. So look at the statement itself. We're saying if all students are honest, that's P, then supervision during the exam is not required, so we're saying not Q. All right, so the contrapositive becomes if Q, then not P. We're going to reverse the antecedent and consequence, and then we're going to negate both the antecedent and consequence. So in word form, if supervision during exams is required, then some students are not honest. And then lastly, letter D, example D. If not, and then in parentheses, P or R, then not Q. It's contrapositive. Is, we're going to reverse, but we're going to also negate. So we're going to say, if Q, then, in parentheses, P or R. And there we go. That is contrapositive. And let me read this again. The truth value of a conditional statement does not change if the antecedent and consequence are reversed and both are negated.